I've been working my way through the new SAT questions, and I couldn't wait but to share this particular question, which I'm calling a shameful number 20. So if you are planning on doing these full SATs later, then you might want to hold off on this. But if you don't care, or if you're not doing the new SAT and you want to try this question, then go ahead and pause the video and try this. This comes from the first practice test number 1, released by the College Board. You can get it on Khan Academy's website. You can also get it on the College Board website. So if you want to try it now, pause it. Otherwise, if you want to save this one for later, you might want to skip this video. Okay, so why do I call this a shameful number 20? Well, let's give some context. This is the last question in the grid-ins for the calculator not required question. So you would expect this would be challenging. Well, is it? Let's find out. If a equals 5 radical 2 and 2a equals radical 2x, what is the value of x? Okay, on first glance this may look confusing, but on the other hand, notice this. We're told that a equals 5 radical 2, and we want to find x, so let's just substitute this in for a, and then solve for x. So we're going to get 2 times 5 radical 2 equals radical 2x. Okay, 10 radical 2 equals radical 2x. Numerous ways you can go from here, but I'll square both sides. So when I square the left side, I got to remember to square both of these. So it's going to be 10 squared times radical 2 squared. So it's 100 times 2. And then when I square the right side, I'm just going to have 2x. So I can divide both sides by 2. And I'm going to get x is 100. And that's it. So why do I call this a shameful number 20? Well, you'd expect this to be difficult, and frankly, this is not very difficult. Now, I'm not saying it's easy, but if you are at all familiar with radical equations, if you're at all familiar with substitution, I don't know, this doesn't seem very challenging. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. I'm using as the reference point what I remember, or what I work with now, with the old SAT for the last grid-in question. The last grid-in question is always the hardest on the test. It always gives you a run for your money. And yeah, this question is boring and dumb. So this just, I think, gives more evidence to my contention that the new SAT is easier on average, simply because it's more recognizable and it's going to be more trainable. So like I said, let me know what you think in the comments. Did you find this easy? Did you not? Maybe I'm just completely off my rocker because I'm an SAT tutor and this is all I do all the time, but let me know what you think.